Welcome to the Painter Pals podcast. Yeah, I messed that up. Welcome to Painter's Breakfast. I moved the studio around a little bit, so it's going to be kind of different. I hope you enjoy it. It should be fun. I got to set up the coolness for the IG real quick. If you'll give me that moment. Let's get something cool going. I like that. That looks good. Producer Tom, how's it going? With Purple Mouse, nonetheless. What do we owe the pleasure? You want me to throw Purple Mouse? I'm not throwing Purple Mouse right now. Working on this. There we go. Got the live painters breakfast. July 4th. Like I do with you guys. Hope you're doing well, guys. Alright. Here we go. Boom. We're live. Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Producer Tom says hello. Welcome to the Painters Breakfast Show. Yeah, thank you, sir. Can't have donuts. Alright. You want me to throw this? There you go. I'm not doing that, I'll show. I got donuts today. A cheese stick. And then iced coffee. A gigantic iced coffee because they didn't have any lids at the this is the only lid they actually had at the whole of the store of 7-Eleven, which is kind of lame, but it is what it is. Nothing to do about it. Alright. Send out some invites. I hope you're well, Galetas. It's been an interesting time this week. I've been trying to just get a lot of things done. Hopefully, some of those things are going to work out the way they should. I should be able to get a lot of. I always liked these when I was a kid. I want to get a bunch of stuff done. I'm going to be in talks with a gallery this week. I have to call them up. They know I'm calling them. I've been recommended via a very skilled curator, so hopefully that will work. I just did a commission, for those who don't know. The notebooks, little coffee notebooks. One of my best friends, a Max of the highest degree, basically told me, I want you to make me a notepad so I can put all my coffee notes in it. And I was like, oh yeah, that sounds really cool. I can do that. That's not bad. Trying to move the iPad around. And I was like, cool, I can do that. So I made this piece. And it's gone really well, actually. It's really nice. I'm happy about it. gonna put that up there in the background. There we go. But yeah, it was nice. It was one of those great commissions. This is Brazilian, by the way. It's one of those great commissions where somebody just comes up to me and goes, "Hey, just make me something." Whatever it is, I'm really excited for you to make it for me. And I was like, okay, I can do that. Donut. And yeah, it worked out really well, actually. I figured this is probably one of those shows where people are going to see it later. They're not going to see it live. They're doing stuff. They're at places, they're doing things, they're out doing whatever. So, it's fine. But yeah, no. Mostly just trying to get as many things done as I can within a rational amount of time. Which goes up and goes down. As far as rational goes. Rational is kind of one of those things that it only typically makes sense in the time of it happening. Otherwise, it's wildly speculative on what actually deems as rationale or irrational in a lot of ways. Got to work on a t-shirt design today. Not for myself, but for a business. So, that should be interesting. I'm trying to figure out what to do. Hi, Tom. Hi, producer Tom. Why are you calling me? You want to come back? You want to come back in the video? He's back. He likes the new setup. He thinks it's cool. Yeah. You see something interesting? I'm rubbing his belly. He likes this. Oh. Hi, Bubba. So Tom, what's your favorite part of the 4th of July? Nothing? Okay. Relatable. Very relatable content. Cat interviews, you know? Yeah. I know. You want to mess with my coffee. You like straws. You like to stick your little hand, in coffees. Many a coffee has been thrown away because Tom has dipped about elbow joint deep into it. So that's kind of where we live right now. And also he likes to sniff and lick donuts. He doesn't want to eat them. Just sniff and lick them. Here you go. We're two-parting this. You and me together. Don't eat that. What did I say? Don't eat that. There's a little bad behavior monster there. I'm sorry, I'm releasing you back into the wild. No, I've actually been debating about even having a show on the 4th of July. I'm not really one of those. I'm not particularly a patriotic person in general. But with all the stuff that's going on right now, like, and in general in America for the last, I don't know, inception of America, it is difficult to feel any of that stuff. You got Roe versus Wade, the absolute sexist racism that goes on and has been since the beginning. That poor 10-year-old in Ohio who's being forced to carry a baby to term. after she was raped. Like, it's just, it's hard. It's very hard to, any type of pride about any of this. Because it seems kind of crazy. Also, yes, I do have the shirt on of the show that we're currently on. It's just, it's a lot. That's all I can think. It's a lot. I do know a lot of you are out of town right now, though, because I've talked to you individually, and that is good. I think getting away from all this is probably really healthy right now. I think we just live in a crazy time. I don't know a time when we were living where it wasn't, but particularly now, it just feels insane. And in that, I find myself going like, should I be making art about this? Should I be grabbing something to put it down, pen a page, brush the page? Really, Tom? No. You're taking over the show, man. Not cool. This is not great, man. No. Why don't you just chill out with me? How about that? No. You can't do it. Ah, this is so bad. I don't know why you're so hell bent on being on film today. It's normally I gotta track you down to get you to do this. I'm reminded of like that Beatles that movie that's a musical. I want to say it's All You Need Is Love. I might be wrong, but it's the musical with Evan Rachel Wood. The movie, Evan Rachel Wood's in it, and there's this artist, and he makes a bunch of art that's basically about how he feels. He's an immigrant, and how he feels about the war. And like I've thought about it, I really have. Like what this specifically feels like right now. Colors and textures and mindsets and all that stuff. And I don't know that I'm equipped to be the voice of this. I feel like maybe this would be a better time for me to kind of uplift someone else who's bringing forward their emotion about it. Because I think like a forced thing is not going to come off genuine, nor will it be genuine. But it's one of those kind of conversations you have with yourself. About whether you would like to be a topical artist or like an emotional artist. There's so much involved in just going forth and giving forward to all these things. the idea of shortchanging it just seems kind of like a lackluster thing to do. And in all honesty, it feels like it would just kind of cheapen what it actually is. To make something for the sake of clicks seems kind of heartless and disgusting. And I don't want to be those things. I don't know, guys. I think there is a lot of really big things going on in the world right now, and they deserve real consideration and real love and understanding and hope and just all the emotions. And I keep kind of sitting back and meditating and trying to reevaluate like a whole spectrum of possibility. I want to feel like although this is bad, we are on the tipping point of something good happening. And so I sit here with bated breath like the rest of you, just kind of watching and waiting. I normally don't wait for heroes to appear for me, but in this case, I mean, I don't know what else to do. I feel like we already voted, and we expected those people to stand up for us and fight the good fight for us. And like, I don't know that we've been given that. I don't know that destruction is necessarily the best way to go, but I don't know a better thing to tell people to do. I mean, sometimes chaos is necessary, I guess. I mean, the 4th of July is literally a celebration of chaos. So, I don't know what to tell you. Tom and I think I should throw this purple mouse so he can chase after it and do that big butt run he does, where he flops all around and stuff. Just be nice to yourselves. Realize that like you're not going to accomplish every single thing you want to do in a day, and sometimes the process of getting something accomplished takes a long time. But then when it's over, you realize it wasn't that much time that really went past it. I mean, my first art book took me 10 years. And it's one of those things literally that like people just kind of go, oh, that's nice. And they keep moving. So you have to figure out like where and what and how you want to be revolutionary. I think I always go back to like James Baldwin, because like that's the first real like revolutionary writings that I ever read. And Baldwin was under the assumption that until we are willing to see how things were and how they were messed up then, you can't get those people who are in denial to accept what's going on now. And I think that's kind of the weird thing. Like you run across these people who are just adamantly trying not to see things exactly the way they're coming off because they don't want to. The sky could be on fire, and they'll go, I didn't see it, I wasn't outside. Like, but your house is on fire. No, I didn't see that. I think art is kind of one of those things where it gives people the retrospect to see something later and realize what's going on and how it's affecting people and all these things, so they can see what it felt like then. I know a lot of people who were alive during segregation, and like they didn't really see it while it was going on because they were so removed from it. And then you show them pictures of it now, and they're like, wow, I mean, I was only 2 blocks from there. And they're like, that's really crazy. I didn't realize it was so bad. And you're just like, you lived in the time of it. How do you not understand it was so bad? It was horrific. I just hope that all the people who need help right now are going to get that help via healthcare, via abortions, via civil rights, via all these different ways you can name it. But I just hope they get the help they need. I hope that people do not stand in the way of people being able to make healthy decisions about their own bodies. I want to do more. I'm just not exactly sure what to do at this moment. So, I love you guys. It's the end of Painter Files presents Painter's Breakfast for the 4th of July. So, Painter out. Let's keep fighting. Got to. Boop. Boop. And we're doing this. Trying to figure out the best thumbnail for this one. I mean, it's always going to be a Painter Files one. Like a this. But it's difficult. Painters. Breakfast. Dash. July 4th. Hello, Tom. Hello, Tom's Claw. Ow, 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 ow. Tom, you hurt me. Don't do it. Don't claw me on my leg. I don't want that. Had to serious. You really got your claw on my leg there, buddy. Alright, so we got that going. I want you to see what I've been dealing with this whole time. Hello, sir. Gonna sign me off? Say goodbye. Say goodbye to all nice people. Bye. Little skeptical Jones. Alright. Painter out, guys. Ciao.